Welcome to Arinola Kingdom Stories. Before the crowd, before the fame, before the fire, before the flame, before both sermons shook the land, before the cripple leaped and ran.
Simon, may I use your boat? We are finished for the day, but yes.
There was a boat, a borrowed boat. In the Gospel of Luke chapter 5, the story told of empty nets and hearts grown cold, of tired hand and weary nights, of fishermen who lost the fight. Peter told till daybreak, sweat and salt and failure sore, casting hope into the deep, pulling nothing or just defeat.
Launch out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch.
Then Jesus stepped into his space, not with thunder, but all with grace, not with rebuke, but just request. May I use your boat? That's all he said. Not his throne, not his sword. May I use your boat? That's all he said. And that is where the shift began. Not miracle, but with a man. Though he was tired, confused and worn out, but he replied, "At your word, I will try once more." Nets went down, faith went deep, water stirred from silent sleep. Fish arose in silver waves, breaking nets like opened graves. Boats sank low, we saw the gain, overflow that carried strain. But Peter saw beyond the catch, beyond the weight, beyond the splash. He saw holiness in human frame. He saw glory without a name. He fell, sand and sea upon his knee. "Depart from me, I am unclean." The fish were loud, but conviction louder. The conviction that is not worthy.
Do not be afraid. From now on, you will catch men.
The sea was wide, but mercy wider. Fast forward now, the upper room. In Acts of Apostles, where fire consumed. The fearful man who once withdrew, now stood where Holy Spirit flow. Tongues of flame upon his head. The one who feared the Holy One, now preached until 3,000 came from death to life in just one day. From seeking nets to sovereign soul, at the gate called Beautiful Gates, where broken bodies begged to be pulled, a cripple stretched an empty hand, expecting coins, not strength to stand. Peter told him with steady tone, "Silver and gold, though I have not, but what I carry, heaven gave me. Rise up and walk, be strong and brave, and ankles formed and muscles tight, bones are light in holy might." The man who begged now lived in praise, proved that God still moves in his ways. That shame the past and break the norm. Power clothed in human form. But heaven wasn't finished yet. At chapter 5, please don't forget, they laid the sick in crowded streets, on dusty paths beneath their feet, not for sermon or laying of hands, just a shadow passed by their way. The man who once cried, "Go away," now carried lights that choose to stay. His shadow heals, his outline blessed, his very power sin answers stress. From bold to boldness, from net to name, from trembling heart to holy flame. Then death knocked hard on giver's door. Tabitha breathed all her last. Peter knelt down, but not in fear. He knelt with heaven drawing him near. "Arise," he said, no panic tone, and life returned to lifeless bone. The one who once felt far from grace now spoke, and death gave up his place. Before God trusts you with a crowd, He will test you when the night is loud. Before your shadow is the land, He will ask you, "Can I use your hand?" Before your shadow though heals the land. He will ask you, can I use what's in your hand? It wasn't the boat that made him great. It was surrender, not with the weight. Because power does not start in show, it starts when tired fisherman say I'll go. From boat to boldness, from fear to flame, from fearful doubt to healing shadow. The miracle was never the fish. The miracle was what Jesus made of Peter after he bent down on his knees. Remember this: before the shadow stretched the streets, before the crowd fell on his feet, before both sermons shook the land, there was a net in empty hand. Gospel of Luke, there chapter 5. We see a tired man by Galilee washing his net there in silence. Walked all night, came up with nothing, no power nor flame, no glory to claim. Then Jesus stepped into his space, not for fame, but for a place, not for his pulpit, nor his throne, just a boat he called his own. Launch out deeper, confused yet moved. That was faith. Nets broke wide, blessings came flowing, but Peter saw more, just more than fish. He saw holiness in human thought. He fell in the sand, trembling right there. Depart from me, I have seen so much. And that right there was a greater catch. Jesus said to him, just follow me, I'll make you fishers of men. Hey, come here, Evangelist Peter. From that day on, he became fisher, then not for fish, but all for men.
Do not be afraid. From now on, you will catch men.
The one who cried, go far from me, now carry air visibly. If you invite him to your boat, he will take you where boats can't take you. If you give him what's in your hand, he will use your hand for wonders. If you fall on his feet unworthy, he will raise you to worthy place. Not for spotlight, but surrender. If you give him all in your role, he will grow you to where you don't know. Before your shadow heals the land, he will first ask, what's in your hand? From borrowed boat to healing shade. That is how a fisherman was made. What are you still looking at? Are you still listening? Let's go here fishing. Give him your boat, it will make you fishers of men. All you need is surrender.